You know what? Let's pop in some CD games, shall we? It's been a while. Like a week. Well, that's way too long. So the question is, what sort of game do we want to start with? We have a few to offer, so I'm simply going to read names out loud here, and I will give you a chance to pick, Stream Chat. We have Brandish, Cotton, Dragon Half, Fushigi no Umi no Nadia, Götzendina, and Winds of Thunder, which I barely got to work last time. So it's B, C, D, F, G, or W. Let me know which one you prefer. Oh god, and everyone immediately starts throwing out all the names in one go. Neslav has heard that Brandish was terrible. I wouldn't really agree with that, honestly. Let's see, we have 2 for Dragon Half and 2 for Nadia, so we're going to need a tiebreaker there.
The only reason I'm picking Dragon Half is because of this quote. The story follows Mink, a half-human, half-dragon teenage girl on a quest for a potion which will turn her to a full human so she can win the love of the legendary dragon slayer Dick Saucer.
Good old Dick Saucer.
That is the best plot of a game I've ever heard.
Well, actually, I mean, it's based on a manga originally, and the manga is actually pretty good. Honestly, it's actually a pretty good fantasy comedy manga. I personally like it.
But Dick Saucer.
Yes, his name is Dick Saucer, and he's blonde and he wears tight white clothing on stage, then puts on armor and goes hunting for dragons. There's nothing wrong with me being named Dick Saucer, is there? Is there supposed to be something amusing about the name Biggus? Dickus? And with that prerequisite Monty Python reference out of the way, let's play Dragon Half. But before we do that, I am going to have to quickly jump in here and make sure that, yes, we load the CD audio, or else everyone will go deaf. Don't want that. Now, so, Dragon Half is a in a fantasy setting. It's a comedy manga originally, so it features a all-female party traveling through a fantastical world and doing all manners of things. So how would you make a game based on that, Plague?
Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure, that's a good idea, that's a good idea, yeah. You can follow the original plotline if you want. Maybe a action RPG, that would work, right? Because you have one melee fighter, you have a mage, and then you have a dwarf that is completely useless, but let's see, the volume seems to be a bit low, so I'm going to have to raise that volume once we get past the intro, I think. Johnny Abadea suggests make a side story about a character that was only mentioned once. That's a good idea too. But Micro Cabin actually has you all beat, because they had the best idea ever. You're going to see what I mean. To summarize this story, basically, the evil Dark Lord had his power sealed in a flask. The flask was destroyed, and he regained his great evil power, and now the heroes have to collect a certain number of medical doohickeys to reconstruct it so that they can seal him again. If you've seen this plot before, you've probably seen anything that ever came out of Japan.
Oh, so it's like... I looked at a battle video. It looked Star Ocean-ish.
Yeah, you think that too, maybe, right? A grand RPG with Star Ocean style battles. That would be pretty rad, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. But no, it's even better than that. Since there are so many characters, and since the fans love exactly everyone, they went with the only thing they could think of. No, Overmeat, it's not an RTS, but you're actually hilariously enough getting closer. Say hello to the evil team. Or rather the Slime Princess team, to be quite exact, but I'm not going to explain that. An additional thing of note that's funny is that it actually got 2 anime OAVs, which are basically long episodes, and they reused all the anime voice actors for the game. So that's our first team. I wonder who are in team number 2 then. And this is a dwarf, by the way, apparently.
Wait, do you roll like a slot machine to choose who you fight? Like, I'm watching a video on it. I don't understand the thing.
Don't understand the thing. Well, I'm not surprised. Well, team 2 is Team Parents. Because the parents of the main characters actually feature quite prominently, and they go out on a quest of their own in the storyline because they are so terribly worried about their children. So one of the teams is basically a set of parents that feel that they want to be the heroes instead of all those annoying youngsters. And here is the eponymous main character, and well, that's an unnecessary amount of cheesecake. Then again, it's a game for nerds, so I suppose that's what you have to work with.
Watch out, it's Dick Saucer.
Yep, Dick Saucer passing by in the background. His hair is blue here for some reason, though. So who are the members of the third team, you wonder? This thing.
She looks like she could be a team by herself.
Please wait, technical difficulties.
Not enough rendering power on the PC engine to model her face.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, it's team I've eaten the remaining teams. Well, Team 3 is basically various Dick Saucer fans from various places, but they then suddenly disappear and are replaced with other side characters that won a popularity vote. So we don't get to see her much, actually. And then the final team consists of the main characters of the series. 3 girls and a really big hamster. Now, hilariously enough, after the main character, the hamster is actually the most useful one. This is actually true in the game as well. Animated violence. Don't show this to your kids, everyone. Right. So, let us get started then, shall we? I hope. And yes, I'm giving everything, especially this guy. This guy starts out as a somewhat hapless evil knight, and he basically loses part after part after part after part of his body until only his head is the only remaining original piece. And then he gets squished. But as it turns out, he survives that as well, because he doesn't have a brain. So there you go. Welcome to Dragonhearth! Now that the intro is over, let us just switch the audio up just a smidge so that we can actually hear the game properly. There we go. That's more like it. Right. So, how many players do we have? One, please. And then we get to pick which team we want to play as. We can be Team Mink, of course, the main characters. Team Slime Princess, which are the first group of villains. Team Parents, which consists of parents. And Team Side Characters, whose names I couldn't possibly remember even if you held a gun to my head.
Can you play as the team of the one girl who ate everybody else?
Sadly, no, but she does appear in random events, though.
Okay, I'll leave it up to chat then.
Alright, Johnny wants us to play as Team Popularity Contest. So, if no one has anything against that, then Slime Princess must be on the English team, alright? And we have one vote to Team Parents. Do you, seriously, do you people collude in a little circuit in a separate chat room before you go on the stream and decide, alright, if he plays this game, 25% vote for that, 25% vote for that, 25% vote for that, and 25% make fun of his accent? Right, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, we have one vote for each, so okay, it turns out that we're the princess villain. Alright, we are Slime Princess.
For villains too. Always the best choice.
Alright, yeah, this looks right. Yep, so let's move on. Here are some basic rule sets, but we can't really poke around in those since we don't speak the language. So, how best to put a fantasy world into a game? Well, let's make it into a board game full of random events. Yep, it's Dragonhearth Mario Party.
That's what I was seeing. I thought it was like Mario World, like Overworld kind of stages.
And instead of dice, you get a deck of cards with the characters' faces on them. And each party has its own theme music and starts in their canonical areas. And then you have to go around to collect all the 3 magical items. And once you have those, it's time to go beat the Dark Lord.
Legit, I would play this if they translated it.
And our first event is being attacked by the Dark Lord and teleported 1 step. Really? Wow. And now it's time for Team Random People, whose only person of note is the fat girl. And now it's time for combat! I have no idea what she was wearing.
Oh, please pick the fat one.
But apparently she threw a boulder at a dragon. I really like that dragon's charge though, he looks so happy to be getting into it. Come on, fat girl! Oh! Seriously, I want to see what the fat girl's attack looks like. Oh shit, ride a kick! They have defeated the dragon! And they gain experience and gold. Experience allows your characters to go stronger as you'd expect, and gold can be spent on various items. Right. So the main characters fell down a hole. And we got a 1. Let's go to a red square. I think that means combat. So let's see what we're up against. Oh, hey, a mimic! A mimic with a boxing glove in it. And I really screwed up on that attack. I like how the other three are just standing there laughing at her getting her ass kicked. Let's see, who do we want to attack with? Let's attack with her father, the fat guy. He doesn't even reach it at all. Why am I not surprised? Oh dear lord. Knocked down the entire party in one blow. Not bad. Come on, old man, I'll give you one more try. He's using a special attack apparently, which consists of running into the mimic so it falls over and dies. Huh. Well, whatever works, baby. 12 experience points and 450 gold coins. Right. Let's see what Team Parent is up to. Team Parent was eaten by a giant plant. Huh. Still, I gotta love that team because it basically consists of 3 sexual stereotypes. We have the busty mage, the busty succubus, the busty cat girl, and the ugly fat girl. Oh hey, here we go! Fat girl attack! She actually attacks with the rumblings of her stomach. That is the most amazing thing. She is so hungry that she can affect the physical world with it. So she ran up and said, "Hi, nice to meet you," then punched him in the balls. That
Great.
Works.
Now, if you... I don't know if you have any prior experience with this game. If you land on another party, do you get to fight them?
No, apparently not.
Oh,
Bonk.
critical fail.
17 hit points, wow. Oh, here we go, Dwarf Girl is go! She used her own head as a rocket. Yeah, sure, whatever. I do know she has an attack where, yeah, the hamster is actually its own party member, so the hamster can attack on it. Whoa! Sure, Hadouken!
That team's getting wrecked, though.
Yeah, they have taken quite a bit of damage. Alright, so what are we up to? We get 3, so let's try and land on something beneficial this time. It's a store, which means that we can buy something. I don't know what anything of this does, so let's just spend all our money on that thing. Right, yeah. Team Parent is still stuck in that plant, so they can't actually move. And some evil dude appears, says something, they get a choice, and they get the first silver star.
Oh,
No,
sour.
wait.
We're playing Dragon Half. Solely due to one of its characters being named Dick Saucer.
2, alright. Can end up on a jello, which means random. Oh god. Apparently it smells like shit in there. Good to know.
Go.
Team Parent is rolling out. Let's see, where are they headed anyway? To a store apparently? They pick something up, I have no idea what. So, what is Team Side Character up to?
Yum.
Is Dick Saucer kind of like
Oh,
the guy
shit.
from Sailor Moon, like a tuxedo mask or whatever? You just show up and
He does once or twice, but not usually. Usually he's just around being a general idiot. That thing looked a lot more intimidating in the portrait.
Target die.
I mean seriously, what sort of a combat experience do you have when your only attack is throwing yourself at the enemy? And apparently she's the only one who gets a turn, she's the only one fighting. The actual effective characters are just standing there. Well, the only problem with this game is that I literally have no idea how to progress.
Maybe all the other teams will die. Possibly. Oh, you got scolded by an anime cheerleader.
Apparently. Okay.
Whoa.
Ew. Ew, 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 ew.
He's like, that wasn't quite E Honda's attack, but I'll take damage just to appease you.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, apparently they had the random event with that guy, Dormammu as his name is, so apparently he does all the attacks for one turn. Well, that's terrible. Because he's terrible. He's apparently really strong, but since he always goes up against people that are incredibly much stronger than he is, it never really shows.
Oh no! The male
They
Mary
seem-
Poppins.
Yeah, apparently they have taken on a quest or something? I have no idea. Let's head over there. Or down maybe. What's down here? Random event, sure, why not? And
the
we fell
liberate
into a
tar
tar
pit.
pit. Yeah. Let's see, they're using some sort of item. What it did, I have no idea. Oh, they actually get Dormammu in the party. That's awesome. They recruited the worst moron in the world as a party member. This can only go good places, really.
This game is actually amazing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it really is pretty damn neat. I mean, if you only knew what the heck was going on.
I think Frank-O-Matic did an LP of a Japanese board game that was like the Game of Life, and it looked really good.
Yeah, the Game of Life is a Japanese standard. They always play that. Let's see, okay. That's the Dark Lord's son.
And he just got...
On the left.
Oh.
And on the right is the father of that elven mage girl. He's completely
Still
useless, by the
shit.
way. But he apparently one-hit them. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Toad was, he like shoot lightning.
Not really what you would expect a toadstool to do, really, but
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Mallow. Never mind, I don't think Toad was actually a member of your party.
alright, we're all the way over here. So
It was,
where are we going?
No, it was like, it was Mario, Mallow, Gino, Bowser, Princess.
Speaking of toads, by the way, apparently we picked and ate some bad toadstools. Why would you even do that? I mean, look at them. There is no way those things are edible. And parent party literally walked in a circle. Back to the exact same spot.
They're grinding.
Well, actually, it wouldn't surprise me.
Uh-oh. Watch this one shot.
Yep. Apparently that extra party member is badass. Well, we'll play a few more turns then we can move on, because seriously, half of the fun of this game is just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. That is only fun for so long. Still, we got plenty of gifable moments, and that's all I want out of a game. And they went back to the same spot as well. Seems that we are actually the only ones properly exploring. And we now have a choice to travel on a rocket.
Yes. Of course.
So, where do we go, everyone? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
2 it is. And
So
that's
much for
us.
2.
Oh, okay, you launch
I
a rocket
blame you
against... You launch a rocket against a given party, but we're party 2.
Awesome.
Oops. So yeah, we literally just launched a intercontinental ballistic missile against ourselves. Still, I would ask, why would you let it target yourself? Well, this is Dragonov. That is exactly the sort of thing that happens in the manga constantly, so it's totally canonical. They pull off some even more interesting things from time to time. And they're headed up, and they're back to the same spot again. What the hell, AI? What are you doing? And we can't move because we are still recovering from having a rocket fall on our heads.
But we're okay.
If it targets the fat girl's team, can she eat it before it blows up? Actually, John Amadeus, that is an excellent question. I don't know. And now they're apparently fighting a gynoid with rocket arms.
Oh, someone's about to get wrecked.
It's interesting though that the parent team does a lot of damage, since they are veteran fighters, half of them.
Oh, this guy looks like he's gonna... What? That was a dude.
She apparently apologized for poking her. That works too, I guess. Well, Smoky, they have a temporary party member. Apparently you can pick up other side characters from the manga and anime videos to join you temporarily. I bet there's someone out there furiously writing on their fanfic due to that. Alright, let's see what these people end up doing. Then we can move on to the next game. Well, that they did something, but it failed. And the Mink party is fighting on an island. And they are fighting... What are they fighting? It's...
King Kong. Please kill
King
this party.
Kong
You know
with
he can. King
bat
Kong with-
wings.
Oh, nice.
Alright, let's see if the Elven Mage Girl uses her special attack.
Wink.
Yep, she did. Come on, I want the hamster to attack. Yep, they defeated the evil man-ape bat by pulling off her bra. Japan! Right! So that was Dragonhearth. Interesting game. If just a slight bit creepy at times. Still, it's
Just a
fun
little
enough,
bit.
and I really wish there was a translation for it. I'm actually going to see if I can chase one down. That they used the original voice actors is a big plus in my book as well. That just shows that at least some thought went into it.